Yep. Welcome back, Raider Nation, to Friday Night Live. Let's start this shit. What up, Raider Nation? Welcome back. Friday Night Live. By this gentleman. That's Chris.
That's Jeff over there. We'll get it right one day. I don't know.
Never will.
Probably won't. That's that new pointing technology that we haven't got the grips with yet.
Yeah. So what's up, brother? How you been?
I've been good. How about yourself?
All right. Been a busy day today. Long day.
Yeah.
The wife had knee surgery this morning, so
I
never went to bed last night. I did get on the couch for a little bit. Did maybe fall asleep for an hour or two tops, but was up at like 6 o'clock. Had to leave the house by like 6:30. Get it to the hospital for like 7:15. So we were back home by noon. So it was good. So all's good. Surgery went well. It was a success. So she just went to bed a little while ago. She's in pain. She's tired.
Oh yeah, my sister-in-law had knee surgery too. She couldn't move, and she was like, "Oh man, I don't know how it feels, but I've seen how people feel when they have it."
Yeah, I mean, she was lucky. It was just like 3 little holes in her knees, or her left knee. It was all for minor work that needed to be done from a fall she had last year that kind of fucked it up. So it wasn't like ACL replacement, which I've had twice, and that sucks. That you laid up for a while. She should be back to normal within a couple of days. So
well, anytime somebody put a hole in you is not a good thing. So it's going to hurt. Any kind of hole, isn't it? Unless it's an ear piercing or something like that. That's still kind of
yeah.
Well, my day went pretty good. Thanks to you, Jeff. I appreciate it. I'm gonna tell the chat what happened. So Jeff is streaming Warcraft. What do I think it's called?
World of Warships.
So I downloaded on my PlayStation and got hooked. So yesterday, I was up all day, almost all night playing that game. Now it's gonna be worse. Now I'm playing on Steam. So you probably see me and Jeff playing on Steam later on. So you're talking about a responsible. You talking about a responsible adult? That's me. I just play games all day.
Hey, what else is there to do? In all honesty, if you're sitting around, what are you going to do this all day? Just stare at your computer, just constantly clicking the same website to see anything's changed, or keep refreshing YouTube to see if anybody's live, or if there's somebody live that you want to go and watch. You just dude. My mouse button gets worn out from doing that. Just clicking the refresh. Because they just sit here, boy, you can only watch so much TV. So I just fucking stopped playing games again. Fuck it. Well, while I'm at it, might as well stream.
Well, I played Farming Simulator, but I had to get off that game for me to play that other game, and now all my crops are dead, so I had to go replant everything. Thanks a lot, Jeff.
All your crops are gonna die now.
They're already dead. I go replant.
All the cow shit's gonna stop piling up now. And
well, I need cow shit because I'm newer for my fertilizer. So
yeah, but it's gonna get to the point where you're gonna have too much.
Never too much. Have a lot of shit in your life,
So let's check in with the chat. Let's see who's here. See who's spending their night with us tonight. Let's see. PNW Mark is in the house. What's up, brother?
Hey, Mark.
Sacktown Raider Mike. What's going on? Hey, PA Slide. Haven't seen you in a while, buddy. How you doing?
Well, PA Slide's in the building. They need a Steelers fan or something like that.
No. Pennsylvania, PA Slide. He's Eagles fan,
The Eagles or Steelers? That's one.
I don't remember now. Rosetown, what's up, Rosetown? How we doing? Let's see. Oh, he said he's fell asleep on the couch last night watching Rocky. Oof. Jack Ken is in the house. What's up, Jack?
Hey, Jack, what's up?
Let's see.
Yeah, he's a Steelers fan.
Steelers fan.
Yeah.
I was close. Still Pennsylvania.
That's
I couldn't remember. Sorry, brother.
something like that.
Yeah, we still salute you. What the fuck, you know? You're one of the good ones that comes in here and hangs.
Oh,
You're not
yeah,
a
man.
douchebag.
Yeah.
Jack, World of Warships. Jeff picking World War II versus America. What do you mean World War II versus America? America was part of World War II. He's upset because I've been using German ships. Yeah, see, there it is, German. Hey, you got to play them all. You want to rank up all the ships throughout. So
Yeah, I'm in the United States. I'm going to Germany next. So they got the better battleships. Look like.
Let's see. Our dynasty began with one. Oh yeah, yep. We're not going to even entertain that.
Yeah, we know.
He got mad at me. He's in all caps. He's yelling at me. I'm not no Eagles fan. I'm a Steelers fan. Come on now, guys.
That's what I said. I thought he was a Steelers fan. I remember somebody was like that. Him and another guy, Steelers fans, that come in here. We have two Steelers fans that come in here.
Well, I appreciate you watching, Jack. You weird voyeur, you. Yeah, so I'll get Chris on there streaming with me when we play together. Definitely.
Okay,
I think for the entertainment factor, it's going to be funny as hell.
Yeah, it is because I suck at that on Steam, but on PlayStation, I'm pretty good.
Angelo just texted me. He goes, "I'm surprised you're not on live tonight." And 2 minutes later, he goes, "Oh, I spoke too soon." So, where's Captain Jack? I don't know. He doesn't usually go on Friday nights, so I don't know what he's doing.
I think it's Thursdays. Usually pop in.
Yeah, he's gonna wait. I know he does Sunday nights. I think he does one Tuesday. He was trying to do a couple of different shows this week with some draft group that he hooked up with. And I was sitting in the chat listening to this. It sounded like a complete shit show. Whoever was running it. I guess the kid was running it on like his mom's laptop or something. It just system wasn't handling it. It kept crashing, and Captain was getting pissed. And I was like, I'm like, you gotta have, if you're gonna be running shit like that, where you want multiple people to be in the stream with you on camera and shit, you know, it just his system kept crashing on him. Then they were gonna do a voice chat only. And he's like, I'm just gonna send him what picks I want, and I'm out of here.
Right.
So mad. Yeah, Jack. He was so bad. It was like it just kept freezing on him, and it just wasn't even fun. So it was tough to watch, to be honest with you. You couldn't see anything other than him. So I tried finding whatever show was being streamed on, but I couldn't find it. He never put up a link or anything. Because I would have gone in that chat and I would have been trolling the shit out of the kid running it. Like, what kind of first grade?
Like you did me and Jason Downs draft show. You troll the shit out.
Hey! I happened to just be watching it, and then you guys came into my channel, and started talking shit.
No, you know.
And then as I was saying things on the mic on my stream,
no,
Jason was repeating it to you.
Well,
so
we'll go back and play. I'll go back and play it again. You started the whole thing off first.
PA slide. When's Madden night? I haven't played Madden now probably in about 2+ weeks. We had a franchise league going, and it was 4 of us, and it was myself, Elvira 10, Rundown, and Jess. You'll see him on here as Chewy Smoke. Rundown's still got a game to go, so it's locked. So we can't even continue the season until he plays his game. And the more I played it, this year's Madden just isn't that great. Like I watched Nate play the NCAA football, the college football one. God damn, that one's fucking awesome. The graphics are fantastic on it.
NCAA.
The gameplay mechanics are just so much light years ahead of the fucking Madden 25 one.
What game is that?
Madden 25. I don't like it.
No, which one game is better?
Nate's playing the NCAA football one.
Oh, 25. Yeah, that game is good. That game is good.
That one looks great. I mean, that one looks more realistic than the Madden 25. I mean, Madden 25 is still fun, but
I have that one. It's pretty good. I like the way you can set it up. You can draft, you can create, you can do all kind of things. I
Oh,
have
on the
that.
Madden 25.
You can create your own team. Not mad,
Yeah. Oh,
but
yeah,
in
definitely. But
college,
college
25.
kind of
The, co-
it
the
I don't
25
know.
college one, you can create your own team because I created a team
I'm
for me.
I'll tell you right now, I'm glad I didn't pay for the damn Madden 25 because I'd be pissed if I paid for that. I got that shit for free because of Xbox.
I haven't played Madden since 2016.
Jason Downs in the house now.
Look who showed up.
So is Nab Man. Raider
Hey,
Shield family's in the house.
hey, what's up, brother? Family.
So by this time next week, um, yeah, I don't have that one yet. PA side, I'd have to get it. So by this time next week, we will pretty much be done with day two for the most part, or close to it, of the
Second, third
draft.
round, yeah.
So that'll be the second and the third round.
Mhm.
Um, so I think that's where you're going to see, a lot more of the bigger name players that are still going to be on the board on day two will fall by the wayside a week from today. Um, the
Or they,
Saturday one is going to be, it's round 4 through 7, so it's going to be, basically not so much leftovers because there's still going to be some serious talent in this draft in the fourth round
no,
and beyond.
it depends. It depends who does what. Because if one team picks, let's say running backs, there's going to be a big run of running backs or receiver, big run receivers. So when one team does something, everybody going to follow. So we don't know what day two is going to hold. We know day one is going to try to take all the top players.
Well, I can tell you right now, I guarantee a lot of those running backs are all going. They'll be going second, second and third round. Like all the ones that could actually slate to be starters,
Yeah.
for next season for sure. What's going to be left over are going to be the guys like the kid we saw from the East West Shrine game. Um, what's his name, Korsky or whatever,
Of
that
course, yeah.
number 41, 21, whatever that kid. It'll be stuff. It'll be players like him that'll be left.
Right.
Um,
They're going to take all the big name players away quick.
Yeah, I mean that's a given. Day two and day two is going to be, again, it's second and third round. I mean that's where your chunky, your top players are going to go anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever falls out of the first round's gone by the end of the day on Friday. So I'm just curious to see what quarterbacks move up into the first round. I saw another ranking today that's got Shador ranked number 3 in the quarterbacks.
Is he?
Got Dart ahead of him.
Well, I figure out.
So it's going to be
Well,
interesting.
I think New Orleans is going to play for a quarterback, so they might do something there. Chicago's going to play for a running back. Okay. Let me say this: everybody's talking about Gentry at 6. He might not even be there the way things are looking now. Those boards, things are
Fine with
shifting
me.
quickly. He might not even be there at 6. So it is what it is. Sanders going to be gone probably before that. If you guys want Sanders.
I don't know. I've seen a couple today, a couple mock drafts where he falls as far as the Steelers at like number 21.
Really?
I mean, who knows? I mean, it is possible. I mean, there's also a chance that he doesn't get out of the top 10. It all depends on how bad a team really wants him. Is what it comes down to, plain and simple. Would they rather have him or would they rather have Dart?
See,
What's their best option? We know Pittsburgh's going quarterback. They have to.
but
If
they
they
have no
skip a
choice.
quarterback, I don't know what the fuck they're
They
thinking.
have
This
no
season,
choice.
this season's done before they even get to their first set of OTAs.
But
You
I'm
know,
saying, but you know what? PA Sly, I see in chat. Look, Mama Jackson down Steelers. Now here's the thing. Dart might go to New Orleans because he fits that profile for New Orleans. He's like one of those guys like they like those kind of type of quarterbacks. So he might go there. But we'll see. We don't know. No, there's a lot of plays. Steelers definitely a quarterback. New Orleans definitely need a quarterback. We don't now. We're not now. Finally, we're not desperate to get a quarterback now.
well,
I
I
like
don't think
that.
this. I think out of all the teams, the one team that's really desperate for a quarterback is definitely Pittsburgh.
Oh yeah.
Because the Saints, I mean, they are they really desperate for a quarterback? Maybe, maybe not.
I don't think that guy
It's all in
Rattler.
how comfortable they are with Rattler, to be honest
They,
with you.
he looked like crap last year, last games he
No,
played.
I'm not going to argue that point.
So I don't know if they're like
I agree.
satisfied with. I don't know if they're satisfied with what they got. They might, we need somebody else just to have somebody else.
He wants Jackson Dodd.
Oh, yeah, that's fine.
With today pressing, we're moving smart in the draft and making sure we come out with starters all around. I started watching it, and then I think I kind of fell asleep a little bit at my computer desk here. And
I watched it. They wasn't saying nothing. They were getting out hint bunnies like what they might do, but I think that might be just to throw teams off. It wasn't.
yeah,
It wasn't like because a couple questions you asked. What about Jack? What about Dexter? Genty. I said, well, we're gonna drive a running back, but when in the high rounds, but we don't know who.
what's up, Raph?
Hey, bro.
Yeah, you guys have been desperate since Big Ben left. I mean, you tried the Russell Wilson, that didn't work. You tried the Justin Fields, that didn't work. Kenny Pickett, you brought him in as a draft
And
pick, that didn't work.
That definitely didn't work.
I mean, you guys have been struggling since Ben retired.
So basically, PA's life feel our pain.
Yeah. Hey, Kenny Pickett got a Super Bowl ring though, because he went to Philly.
Oh well,
He's got a ring.
Good for him. That's
got one before any active guy in the Steelers got one. So
yes, that's when we're gonna get one, I guess.
Yeah.
He's on the Browns now. Okay. The Nabman here?
Nabman's here. That's the Raiders Shield family.
Oh, that's now. He changed his name. Yeah, he got a ring for Lamar. Yeah, not for playing. Yeah, everybody on the team get a ring.
What the hell's this?
So
it's got a weird. Sorry, I just got a weird text message, but I'm not worried about it. Something to do with one of my Facebook pages that I operate. Whatever.
So yeah, the presser wasn't really nothing really to get excited about.
No, I mean, again, next week's going to be fun, though. Definitely. It's going to be a good week next week. But yes, I do have my Dunkin' Donuts iced coffee. I got another full one in the fridge ready to roll. So.
Hey, where's the flag? What's up, salute, brother? I'm going to ask this question.
What's going on, man?
I don't remember seeing AP and Telesco in a pre-draft presser. I looked for it. I don't recall seeing it. Did you ever see that?
I don't remember if they did or not.
Did anybody in the chat ever seen that? Because I think I tried to look for it, but I couldn't find it.
Not sure. If they did, it wasn't memorable. I don't think it was much in the season or much of AP's tenure that was memorable. On a good note, memorable.
Yeah. I don't remember seeing
plenty of bad shit that's memorable.
They had one today with Carol and Spytek, and they get along really well. Like they knew each other for years, the way they were talking to each other. Money Chuck's here.
So Jack, kind of question: if Mason Graham, Genty, and Membu all available, who does everyone want? Those are only three options. No trade back or anything along that line. So you have to pick one of those three.
Is that what you're asking me?
That's Jack's question.
That's what I'm saying, Jack. That's what you're asking?
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to have to grab an offensive tackle in the first pick, but this Colton news kind of changes that plan a little bit, I think. I don't know. I'm not worried. Like, do I think he's going to play for us next year? Absolutely.
Yeah. He got 1 year left, so
Yeah, I mean, he's going to be hit no matter what. I mean, he could sit out, but he's going to lose money if he does that. That's a dumb move on his part. He's going to get fined and shit. And he's not going to get paid. It's a dumb move.
well, I think the Reds going to wait to see how he performs next year before they sign an extension. If he comes out like not doing well, they're not going to let him walk. If he comes out doing well, he's playing really good. They might get another couple of years, but they're not going to sign an extension right now. We don't tell how that shoulder is.
So Jack says no trade backs.
If that shoulder been out for 2 years now, so we don't know. Money Chuck's in the bill. I think he's surrendering.
Yeah, I saw him pop in. I'll read it in a second. I was already fixated on Jack's question.
I'll take Graham, then Gente, then Mimbu.
Almost in the order that he put him up, I guess. Maybe.
Oh, it is in order.
Huh?
It is in order. I didn't realize that. Yeah, Mimbu, Gente, then Graham. Then Graham, Gente, and Mimbu.
Graham. I mean, I know we're going to need a left tackle for the future, obviously, because are we going to be able to if we don't restructure and he does play out the season, is he going to want to come back after that? Probably not. He's probably going to want to test free agency, which makes you want to have to grab a left tackle now and get a season underneath that kid's belt before we go without Miller, rather than waiting till next season.
Right.
So that obviously is top option, top priority possibly. But man, Mason Graham's tough to pass up on.
But you got a few tackles in the draft you can get later rounds, and you can have them.
Yeah. I mean, I know we need a running back. I've never said we don't need a running back.
Like I said, you can get a tackle in later rounds. If you're going to have purpose him sitting for 1 year, you can do that because there are a lot of tackles out there later rounds. So,
well, yeah, that's well and good if we know that he's definitely in the fold for this season. If he's possibly not, then you got to make sure you cover your ass.
That's true.
You know, because without a left tackle, you're fucked. I mean, left tackles don't grow on trees. I said it last night, and I said it Wednesday night on the Connection show. You know, left tackles, when you got a good one, you want to stick with them. You don't let them walk.
That's true.
I would have to go Graham. I mean, that front line on that defense would just be fucking phenomenal.
That defense would be fierce. That line would be so fierce. And running backs, there's so many running backs there.
You know, and I know I was on the Genty train, you know, months ago when, you know, the season was winding down and I knew we needed a running back. But my attitude on that started to change a little bit when I saw some of our other needs and I saw the depth of the running backs. Like when you and I were on that show that night with Turf and he was ripping through all the running backs.
Yeah,
you know,
40.
I mean, we were up in the 40th.
40s.
40 rankings of running backs, and some of them were still ridiculous.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to go Graham out of that. I know I've kind of wavered a little bit here on that.
That's
but
what
I would go Graham. I would go him. I have to. I got to stick by what I've been going with, and I've been preaching him that whole time.
Yeah, well, I still got PTSD, man, drafting any kind of old line in the first round.
How the fuck you bagging on me? Wait, where's the flag? I didn't even see it. Oh, all right, Jeff too, I guess. All right, well, fuck you. All right, what's up, Chuck? Let's see. Jeff, white flag raised. I've actually shamefully apologized. Given conditional, you know a lot of I respect your opinion.
Okay.
Well, I appreciate you being in here tonight. So let's have a good night. That's all I ask. That's all I ask. I just want to have a normal night. I got enough shit going on with the club stuff and everything. It's been a rough 2 weeks, man.
Yeah, I got another shit. Get my battleship sunk all the goddamn time, so I got things to do.
I apologize to you. I was a little rough last night. I think I was just a little fucking super tired. Had to get up super early today, and it just. I'm sorry. Miller would get resigned. How did Miller get in the middle of this with Jack? I just don't want to draft like the Panthers or the Giants.
I don't want to draft like this. No.
So Jason says, I get the vibe it's Genti and Membo at 6. Spytech will always go best trench player at top of draft. I kind of think that now too, especially if they want to. Actually, I think it would put more pressure on Colton Miller if they were to draft somebody like Membu.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Wait a minute. Is Mumford still on the damn team? I forgot. Is he?
I think so. Yeah.
Oh,
Now,
okay.
you
Pick
know
the
what?
other
I don't
guy.
know off the top of my head if he is or not.
I know the other
I
guy.
know Parham is.
I know the other guy's
I
gone.
think
They
the only
got
ones we got rid of on the offensive line were
3 of them. That guy
Andre
from New Orleans.
James.
That guy from New Orleans. That we picked up last year. What's his name?
I'd have to look up the depth chart. I don't know right now.
Thanks, Jack. And thanks, Money Chuck. I appreciate that. Much respect to you too. Just keep it clean. Just have some fun.
The price is right. Spytech said they would consider moving down a couple spots and getting value and still a great player putting it out there for these teams. Yeah, I mean, I'm still all for trade back. I'm sorry, just get that extra second round pick is going to be huge.
Pete Carroll said that in the press conference. We're move up, move down. It depends on what's available and what teams are doing it before us. So, good night. You leaving?
Yeah, I guess he left.
Yeah, Nav's left. All right.
Why'd he leave? What happened?
Did you piss him off?
I don't know.
Probably did. Piss everybody off, Jeff. That's how you do.
Oh, he did?
You did.
Me? I didn't do anything. I am just the first time I've even been on any. Oh no, I was in Nate's chat, but I was busting his balls and yours.
No, man. You gotta stop doing that, man. People has feelings, man. We have feelings.
What's up, Raider 24 Nation? What's going on, man? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, brother? How's Little Raider doing?
Let's see. I think Miller, who played without guaranteed last season. Oh, Miller, that Miller. I don't know why I was thinking the other Miller. I don't know why. I think Miller, who played without guaranteed money last season, never complains, just helping the Raiders in fear and unknowing for the rest of the NFL to make pick number 6 more valuable. It's a small. Yeah, I mean, he's very quiet. You don't hear him say a lot of shit.
He never did. Even nothing. He's a quiet guy.
What's up, Rundown? What's going on?
Hey, Rundown, what's up? Oh, geez, huh? All right.
What's up, Frank Weber? What's going on? I was thinking that too. Old Mr. Davis trick. That's funny.
Yeah, he did pull some crazy crap in the past.
Yeah, so we do have Mumford then. All right,
Yeah.
Jack answered it for you.
Okay.
Let's see. I have a feeling that number 6 selection is going to be a cornerback or O-line, in my opinion. I mean, in all honesty, no matter what we pick at number 6, you really can't go wrong as long as it's not Shador. I'm only saying that because I know Rundown's in here. Let's see. What's up, Freddie? The Raiders need a lot. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, we know.
Ain't denying that. That's for damn
we
sure.
definitely need a lot.
Yeah, Rorschach and Flags. I mean, where's the flag said it's a contract year for Mumford? Oh, Jason said he's got stuff to do with his wife. Okay. All right.
Okay.
I didn't read that part. I missed that.
What
can you guys want?
Wait. You talking about
third?
You talking about
I
Ardell?
mean, I think.
Wait, hold on. You talking about Ardell or his real wife? I mean, I'm not Bueno. Who was Nav's old lady? Changed her name. Was it Ardell? Remember a couple weeks ago?
Yeah, Ardell changed his name to that.
Okay.
He's got 2 more days. Actually, he's got 1 more day to go before he can change it back. What QB do you guys want in the second round or third? I mean, Raider fans are kind of split on that still. Some still want Shador in the first round at number 6. Um, so I'm saying Jackson Dart in the second round if he makes it. I don't. I
You won't
honestly
make it.
don't think. I don't
Nah.
think he's making it to
He'll tell you
second
what.
round.
I'll tell you one thing. He won't get past the Steelers or the Saints. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
He's if we were to take Shador at number 6, then there's a
Darts.
good chance Dart's going number 9 to the Saints, or if the worst, he's going to Pittsburgh at 21. I
Mm-hmm.
don't think. I don't think he's getting out of first round.
He's not getting on first round at all.
Too much has changed in the last couple of weeks. Too many needs now on other teams that just changes this whole first round, or flip flops it. It turns it on its head basically.
If you ask me what quarterback I would take, I keep saying this, but if he's still there, excuse me, if he's still there,
Fucking Rorschach.
I would take Jalen. I would take Jalen Monroe if he's there. I doubt it, but I'll take him and let him sit behind. What's gone for 2 years?
What's up, 805?
805.
What's going on, fellas? Of course, we still have Mumford. Who in their right mind would get rid of Sweet Feet? Jack says no QB until 4th or 5th round, if at all. You should, again, I've said this before. You should every year you should always draft a quarterback. Regardless. Absolutely, regardless. You draft a quarterback. I don't care. You need competition in that QB room. Whether you think the guy's going to make the roster or not, who gives a shit? Even if you bring him in as an undrafted free agent, the more the merrier. You might find a gem. You never know.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I said, we don't know what Carter Bradley has because we haven't seen him, so we don't know what he can do. But I bet you we'll find out this year what he can do. Yeah, that one interception in the preseason game, they yanked him. Like, it's preseason, man. Let him play some more. See can he overcome that? But no, they give him a chance. But we'll see.
Back is fucking itchy. I got this one spot that I just can't fucking hit right. Let's see. What's up, Greg? I'm gonna make the 6th pick by a blindfold and go eeny meeny miny mo. Yeah, that's what God knows that's what it seems like the Raiders have done for in past years.
No, what you do is you get all
close
the names
the eyes and just put the finger on the sheet. Who did I pick?
No,
Leatherwood, awesome.
You get all the names on the board, put them against the wall, and get the worst dart player you can find, and throw a dart at it. That's what we get.
Well, I would never hit the board then. We would never make a draft pick.
Well, yeah, that's what we did. We never made a draft pick.
Jason Downs, I like Jack's idea in the 5th.
Don't give Jack Kennan no credit. Come on now. Don't make his sales swell up.
Greg Blair says I would look into Donovan Smith from Houston on the low.
Who's Donovan Smith?
Jeff, you and Leo bashed me. Milrow at my mock at pick number 7. Yeah, because you took him in the 2nd round or 3rd round. That's why we gave you shit. That's too early, man.
I'll take Miro at number 6. Here we
Not with the needs we have, and you're picking a quarterback in the 3rd round that I don't know might not be the right one. I mean, if you took Dart there,
you don't know. You was that guy. You get that guy from what's that big kid from Indiana? The big 6'5" kid. You know what I'm talking about, right?
The Rourke.
Yeah, no, we might get Rourke. We might get Rourke in his 5th round, 6th round. Yeah, this is a big kid.
I don't think we're taking Will Howard either. I see. I don't put too much stock in the whole Chip Kelly familiarity thing.
No, don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Oh yeah, I forgot. Greg Lear made a good point, but I would bring it up. I'm gonna say this, but you gotta remember that. Remember Jack? Not Jack. Damn, Jack is on mine. You remember Chip Kelly had Wentz, and what he did with him? He wasn't a running quarterback. He was just enough to get out of the pocket, but he wasn't no running mobile RPO guy. Did good with him for a minute till he got hurt.
I mean, it's not that I don't like Milrow. It's just with the needs this team has. I mean, to take a quarterback in that game. Because I think that was your 3rd pick in that draft that you did, that mock draft. Because you didn't do any trades, if I remember correctly.
That was the second round.
Why would we don't? No, no. Sorry, dude. I love you, but man, I don't want Aaron Rodgers anywhere near
No, I
this
don't want
team now. Not now.
no,
I was on that for a short little minute a
no,
while
no,
ago, but I'm out on
absolutely
that.
not. Why would you bring
Later,
someone
PA
here?
slide. Later, man. Thanks for checking in.
They're trying to build a culture. Why would they? Hey, hold on, that's on that chat. Why would they bring in somebody that could ruin the culture? They try and bring a culture in there, you know.
Yeah.
And he, to me, seemed like he would mess it all up. But anyway, in this comment, go back up, go back to you.
Oh, this one. Sorry.
Yeah, reason why Jeff won't tell you because according to
Don't
the
start
cycle,
that.
he don't like black quarterbacks.
Someone hasn't said that in a while. Now you're gonna stop bringing that shit up.
No, I don't care. I don't care if they're green, man. If they can throw a damn ball, man, get touchdowns. I'm cool with them. I don't give a shit.
Bastard. I was trying to skip over that one because I knew
I
you
know
were gonna
you did. I was gonna say, wait a minute. But I gotta look him up. Donald Smith. I look at this tape. I haven't heard anything about him.
In fifth, Howard or the kid from Oregon have taken. He's so up on Dylan Gabriel.
Who? Jason?
Jason.
Yeah. I don't know. He went dealing with some divorce way. Like, why?
Oh, that wasn't Jason. That was Jack that put that. Jack's the one that said the kid from Oregon. Dude, I want Aaron Rodgers. It's my third shot. I don't want Aaron Rodgers anywhere near this team. I don't want to even come into the stadium and watch a game. Fuck off.
You can stay where you are.
His last couple of years of bad luck might rub off. I mean, how much more bad luck can we take? I mean,
yeah,
it's been pretty bad.
Time to turn and look around. We need nobody to bring no. Especially we got Geno Smith. Definitely not. No, we don't need him.
Jason Downs hitchhiking off the 99 to Bakersfield. What's up, Livia?
Hey,
Arnie's in the house. What's up, Arnie? How you doing, brother?
Hey, Jason Downs. If you guys are from Bakersfield, meet me at Bakersfield and I'll pick you up.
Isn't the event in Bakersfield?
Meet me in Bakersfield and I'll pick you up.
Just stand outside by the entrance to the park. And I'll pick you up on the way in.
I'll drive you to the parking lot so we,
Let's see what's on. Frank says, "Forgive me for being a relic, but I always like it when they draft for talent. Confident teams draft for talent." True. But you also need the draft for needs too. I mean, I get doing the whole PBA, best player available shit. But when you've got specific needs you have to address, and if that PBA player is not a specific need for a team that's got so many holes and voids on a roster, you got to pick your poison at that point. Do you want a guy that let's say, I'm trying to think of a position that we're.
But see, that's what Spot they're saying in the press conference. You heard what he said. We'll pick that, but we also have to pick our needs too, because you want to have somebody there to back up. They got us already there, because that guy get hurt. Then where you going? So we got to have somebody behind that other player. So he's gonna pick on needs. If that needs the best player available, yeah, we'll take him.
Like if the best player available when it gets to us is, say, it's a center. Do we need a center? Not really.
Nah. No.
But if the next guy available is also the number one wide receiver in the league, and we need a wide receiver bad,
that's when we take him.
The wide receiver.
That's when we take him. Yeah.
You're good on center and on that position for the team. That's how I would look at it.
Also, let's talk about that. So, what do we need? Receivers, running backs.
What do we start?
Receivers. Well, okay, from the priority one. What's the priority thing we need? Priority. What is it? The first thing, priority, number one. What do we need? Not BPA, none of that stuff, but what do we need as a priority?
I mean, I don't know. It depends on who you ask. That's the whole point. That's the whole problem. Yeah, we need a running back bad. I get that.
We need a couple of those guys, not just one. We need
There's
I
enough
told
of
you.
them where we could forego that, and then we could pull off the number one wide receiver in the draft.
So
And if everybody thinks that T Mac's the number one, we could take him at number 6.
Rose sounds saying run back, old line, wide receiver in that order. Yeah.
We need a corner too. I mean, that's the other thing. We could take the best one available at that at number 6. Really shore up that defense.
We don't need an outside corner, really, that desperately need one, but we do need a slot corner to take place of Hobbs. That's what we need, a slot corner. And there's one in the draft right now that's sitting there right there for us, but we need a slot corner. I'll say first desperately need is O-line, which is the guards. We need guards.
That is the other thing.
That's the first thing I would worry about. Guards.
We do need to shore up the guard position.
Then running backs. Then wide receivers in that order. Because they'll allow if I'm talking about the running back room is full.
Mm-hmm.
So is the receiver room. It's full too. They got a lot of receivers there. As long as we don't get no lollipop gear receivers, we're okay.
Arnie, I'm going to go back to that question. I'll catch up to it.
Hey, Arnie, who was in there? Hey,
I got to catch
brother.
up to the chat.
Hey, Arnie, I didn't know he was in here. Boy, who do you call him a boy? PA Slide. Oh no, I'm sorry, PA Slide. I was thinking about somebody else, not you. You cool. I like other teams fans coming in here.
That one. Billy Davis in the house. What's up, Billy? How you doing, brother?
Billy.
So what is up, Raider Nation? Chris Jeff. I'm just chilling. I got to go to work tonight at 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. How you
Billy, I'm gonna say something to you, man. Which I'm gonna say. Hope you don't get mad. For a while, you're looking for a job. Now you're always working. I like that. You always working. I like that. Good. Congratulations, Billy. Keep it up.
What's up, Silver Smoke? Long time no see, brother. How you been?
How come I don't see him in that chat? I'm seeing guys you see. I don't see him.
What chat are you looking at?
I'm looking at both our channels.
Just look at the one in StreamYard. That's the one.
I know. I didn't see Billy come in. Like I said, I didn't see Arnie come until you said something.
If you look in StreamYard, you're gonna see you'll see all of them. Like you'll be able to know if they're on your channel because they have that little chain link.
Oh no, I see. You know what? You're so damn far behind that I'm gonna get the bottom of the chat. No
I told you, I'm trying to catch up. Between questions and everything, they're just trying to catch up here.
All right.
So I know Arnie's got a bunch of questions. I keep starring his, and I'll go back to them all in one shot once I catch up.
Come now. I'm just saying.
What's up, Ziggy Steve? What's going on? Welcome to the show. Appreciate you.
Running back. Yeah.
Jason, but if a stud center falls to us, we have the option to kick JPJ to guard.
No, well, actually, JPJ to guard.
Yeah, I mean, I get that part too, but
why we kick him to guard?
It's not a necessity. It's not something we have to like, oh my God, we need to get that guy.
Right.
Rosetown, running back, O-line, wide receiver.
Yep.
Left guard, O-line. Yeah, he's got linebacker. Yeah, linebacker too. Jesus.
Right guard, not left guard.
Jack, T-Mac ain't that.
Yeah, we'll see.
Tackle, one wide receiver, running back. That's just, exactly. That's just offense. Arnie says we need a running back, wide receiver. We need wide receiver number one.
Not two. One.
Free safety, coverage, linebacker, and compete guard and tackle spots.
All those are great except for that wide receivers. We need wide receiver one. We got a two. Jacoby's a dedicated two.
Where's the flag? Says we need a corner and a free safety badly. Later, PA Slide. Thanks for checking in, man.
Take it easy, man. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to talk to you about that.
What?
I said he was calling a boy, but I was thinking of the NAB, man. But I'm sorry.
Rosetown says first pick, definitely O-line. Chances are when number 6 comes, BPA will be a defensive player. Yeah, that's that's definitely a good chance that's exactly what's going to be there.
Chances are the happens we're going to trade back.
Who should we talk? Freddie says, who should the Raiders be talking to about trading down? Depends on what's there at number 6, really, in all honesty. I mean, if it's a quarterback, then the first call I'd be entertaining would be the Saints or the Steelers because they get the they got the most need for a quarterback, especially the Steelers,
Mm-hmm.
and you could get more from them. You could really fleece them both.
They're like they pleased us for the past 2 years, past 2 times.
Yeah, there's three teams I would look to trade with, and that would be the Saints,
Mm-hmm.
the Steelers, or the Cowboys. The only problem with the Steelers is that's going all the way, dropping all the way back to number. I think 21 is their number.
Uh-huh.
That's a big drop, but that's also a big move up for them. And by saying that, that also means
You can get more.
we can get more from them
Right.
than we can from the Saints or Dallas because they're only moving up a few smaller picks.
They will Dallas
You know,
at
whereas
12 for that 6 picks.
Yeah, Dallas
at 21, that's
Pittsburgh,
15 picks. Yeah, that's a
yeah,
lot.
that's a big jump. That's
Yeah.
a first. That's swapping picks this year, a second rounder, first rounder next year, and actually, I would even try and shoot for their third rounder this year if they want
Yeah.
that quarterback that bad. They think that's the only thing they need.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I mean, like I said, fleece the fuckers. They want that pick so bad.
Dallas and Saints are Dallas in that is that sweet spot. They're at 12. They're in that sweet spot. They're just below the top 10.
What's up,
But they're in
Dixon?
that sweet spot. So Dallas is great. Saints are in the 9th spot, so that's even better. But Pittsburgh says 21. That's a big jump.
Yeah. Just subscribe. Thank you.
Thank you to both channels. I hope.
No, that's it. Jack Kenna says no move in JPJ to guard. So, all right. Well, that's it. Write that in stone.
It's official.
Jack said so.
It's now official. Hey, Mark, what's going on, brother?
What's up, Mark? How you doing, brother?
Mark Abone.
Peter Jones, what's up?
You know, it sounds like one of those old mobster movie names. My name, Mark Abone. I like that.
He says trade back with the Saints.
Yeah, we could.
Frank
Possibly
says the Saints.
Probably
Dallas, maybe.
Yeah. I'm only dropping 5 spots.
I'm only dropping 5 spots in draft to get value.
That's
picks as a
11.
starter as well. Yeah, that's
11.
dropping back 5 puts you around Pittsburgh, Dallas.
They're 12, so that'd be 5 to 6. Yeah.
Forget trading with Pittsburgh or Frisco. Yeah,
I'm not hey, did you hear about that? Frisco's talking about when they want some breaking news, some rumors, of course, that Frisco thinking about trading was to go get Genty. Did you hear about that?
What, they want to move up to number 7?
6. To get
7,
Genty.
we're 6. Jets are after us.
Yeah, I know. They're talking about trading with us to get to number 6 to get Genty. These are rumors on the Roy and Iron channel. Oh, I'll watch all these channels.
What number are they? They're in the teens, aren't they?
They're 19, I think. Gotta check. You guys look it up for me. I think 49ers are 19.
Number 11.
Oh, 11?
Oh, hey, 11 or 12, either way. I mean, Cowboys are 12, 49ers are 11. I mean.
Oh, well, yeah, that's fine.
I would do either.
I thought they were 19. I thought they were lower than that. Well, anyway, we can talk.
What's up, Drip? Drip says you look like Gino.
Who?
This guy right here, Drip. Chat right above
on the right looks like Gino Loki. Who's Gino Loki? Oh, shit, them names? Okay, here we go. Saints
are saying they are not prioritizing a QB in first round, that they may have other needs, and Moore's job is secure. Oh, yeah, I mean, he walked into this shitstorm. It's not like he fucking created it. So, I mean, his job should be safe, in all honesty. I mean, you can't blame him for this. He's inherited this team.
Well,
it's not like he built it and it went to shit. That's a different story.
Kids going to say shit just to throw you off track, so you don't know what they're interested in. They're like, oh, no, there's quarterback. Yeah, sure you're not. You don't know. You don't have Cardinal where you got that one dude. He didn't look like shit last year.
I was talking to Billy on this, what you said to Billy, I think. Let's rate our linemen just using letter grades, what we have now. We'll come back to that.
Yeah, that's gonna be a long list.
Watching you was like watching grumpy old men. All kidding aside, much respect to both of you. I just subscribed to you. Oh, you just subscribed to yours, Chris.
Thank you, Rosette. And I'm grumpy and I'm old man, so you got it right. Good call.
So Frank says I have to hear about that. I'm in the Bay Area. Yeah, see if that's any truth to that.
I just saw it. I just saw it on the. It's probably one of the podcasts that spread rumors. Because I watched. I didn't watch any today, but I watched some of those guys. Like, what are you talking about?
See, and I said that a couple of weeks ago, Jack. I would not be opposed to trading back more than once in the first round.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and then you could, if you play it right, you could trade yourself right back into the late end of the first round again.
Yeah.
You know, I
You get
mean,
the right pick.
anything's doable. Seriously,
Like you said,
if you finagle it right and you run enough scenarios in your head, you can put that together.
like you said, Pete liked to move around the draft. So the Spytech
What's up, Rock?
really didn't, but it wasn't he who was general manager. It was the other guy who was the assistant. And they even said in the press conference, like, yeah, you know, if we'll move around.
All right, so I'm gonna go hit Arnie's questions out. I got 3 of them saved here. So his first one is: would you be mad if we draft a QB and defensive tackle in the whole draft or until undrafted free agency? I wouldn't be mad. I'm not going to be mad at whenever we pick whoever, to be honest with you. Like I've said, we should draft a quarterback regardless. That's my opinion. We should never go a draft without drafting one or bringing one in an undrafted free agency. So if we don't draft one and there's one out there that looks decent, fucking grab them. Why not? Defensive tackle, I think we're taking a tackle no matter what at some point in this draft. I think that's a given. What do you think?
Yeah, we can get some defense to back up that defensive line because we're gonna need backup. Because you know what happened last year, they were hurt and they had no backup really. You know, Alan Butler is Alan Butler, but Alan Butler is not necessarily a every down a 3-down defensive lineman to me.
Jason, I heard Purdy for TJ Watt. I was like, what the fuck? Just because marijuana is legal don't mean you got to smoke it all day. One day. That is a little bit of a fucking lopsided trade.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm sorry. But if Pittsburgh feels they're that desperate and they need that quarterback, I mean, that's what you're going to fucking do.
I don't care
without a quarterback, it don't matter who the hell your defensive players are. Because if you're going to quarterback to move the ball.
If I was desperate quarterback, I wouldn't take Drury, my number one defensive man on the team, to a third-rate quarterback. Never.
So, Arnie's second question: who in later rounds QB would be a surprise if we pick him? I don't think I'd be surprised with any quarterback we pick. If it's later rounds, like round 6 or 7, I'm not opposed to it. I wouldn't be surprised no matter who we pick. I don't think there's a bad option out there to grab one. Because I mean, what are the chances of that guy coming in and starting? Minimal.
No,
you know, if they come in and they're better than Carter Bradley, okay. Yeah. Well, then guess what? That means his time with us is done, and we stick with the guy we just brought in, and that rolls with our 3. You know, Gino, AOC, and whoever it is we end up drafting. You know. So Arnie's other question is: Spytech and Carol Presser happened today. Your thoughts? I started watching it and I kind of dozed in the middle of it, so I missed the rest of it. I can't really speak to what happened in that.
I saw it. My thoughts were they were just saying really nothing. They were sort of, like I said, throwing some hint bunnies out there, like the other teams, like what we might do. So they might like, we're just gonna do this. They didn't say much. There's, you know, this is Spytech's first draft as a GM. Pete Carroll's been through the war zone before. So they wasn't saying really too much of anything. I wasn't impressed. I mean, I wasn't impressed. I wasn't like, oh, yeah, come on. You know, pumped up about it.
So, Rock, if we didn't trade for Joe Milton, I think a rookie QB doesn't fit the timeline right now, and we might draft another QB and trade AOC. I don't know. I don't see us trading AOC. I really don't. I mean, if we do, we do. I mean, whatever. I guess I'd be cool with it. I mean, what are you going to do? I just think he's a good, one of the better backups in the league. I mean, God forbid something happens to Gino, if we don't have him, and who knows who's going to be backing him up?
We
We
can
could be
always
fucked.
we know it's gonna phone call Walmart and have Brian Hoyer come back.
Yeah. Hi, I'm Nico. Hi.
Hi, Nico.
Hi, Delaney. Jeffrey, salute to all my Raider Nation brothers and sisters. What's up, man? Welcome back.
Salute.
Rock. We might draft a backup QB and trade AOC.
Yeah, I would. He's
Yeah, but
3
you got to
years in.
remember, if we draft a QB, the chances of them coming in and being that good to be the backup right away, they better be fucking good, because that means that they're better than what AOC is. I just don't see that from this class. After, say, the first 4 quarterbacks in this draft, or first 3.
Well, LC building team for what, 3
I mean,
years?
do you honestly tell me that after the first 2 quarterbacks, that anyone after that is as good as AOC or better as
But
a backup? I don't
but
think
you
so.
but you got to think LC building team for 3 years. He hasn't got a chance to prove anything yet. So I don't see anybody beating him. I don't think Minshew beat him last year, but that's another story. So I don't see a rookie guy just now coming to the NFL beating out AOC for that second spot. If he does, great. Not, that's just bring him in anyway, so he can learn by both of those guys.
Frank Webber, I see maybe 5 guys that I would want at number 6. If they're gone, I want to trade back, and I agree.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Let's see, Freddie. We are Raider Nation. We've seen a kicker get drafted into the first round. Nothing is a surprise. Yeah, you know what? You're not fucking lying.
Yeah, that's true.
You're dead on with that one.
Absolutely
And
facts.
followed up with a punter not too long after that, too.
Yeah, absolutely facts.
Yeah. Oh my God.
Man, but see, Bass could be a Hall of Famer, dude. That do something else.
Yeah. What was the other one? Here was Jason's question earlier. That's a long question.
That's a lot.
I'm gonna hold on to that one for now, Jason. Maybe later I'll go over that one. Let's see. Who are each of your both wish for the first and second round pick? So who's on our wish list for you and I guess is what he's asking.
Players or just a position?
Who's on your wish list? Well, what players would you want to take in first and second?
I want that defense to get sewn up, so I would take Graham. The second, was you talking about second round pick? See, that's gonna be hard because I don't know what's gonna happen in the first round. But my wish list would be, man, I never thought about that. That's a good question. Let me come back to that in the second round.
Wish list: Travis Hunter at in the first round, and second round, whatever the top running back is that's available at that time. Whether it's Amari Hampton if he falls to the second round, if it's Judkins, if it's Henderson, that would be my.
Yeah, see, I would
go.
Like I said,
I don't want to wait till past second round for a running back, because the longer you wait, the worse it's going to drop, because they're going to go.
Yeah, but see, that's what I'm saying. So I don't even know. Second round, I ain't think of the our head, but I want to fear some defensive line. That's what I want.
But I mean, we've got a really good defensive line right now.
Yeah, but
what we need that guy in the secondary. That's why I was saying Travis Hunter. I mean, if he falls to us number 6, we'd be crazy not to.
I don't think we need it. Okay, you saying that, but the cornerback room is okay because we got cornerbacks there. What we need is a slot cornerback. We don't have a slot slot DB. So will Travis Hunter be a slot? No, absolutely not. There's another guy that can be a slot receiver. I think I'll take him in the second round, which would be Jadon Barron. Because they just picked up Stokes. They picked some other guys up too. So we don't need that right away. So why are we going to draft a D-back that early, quarterback? Travis Hunter might be great, but like you said, team needs. We don't need a cornerback. We need a slot cornerback.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm also looking at it from just the pure athletic ability of the kid. You know,
Yeah. Well, there are a lot of athletes in football.
I think you could put him anywhere you want in the secondary.
I don't think he can play slot.
I think they can. They'll find. Trust me, they'll find something for him.
I still wouldn't
So
take
Money Chuck says, if we don't draft an offensive lineman in the first round, are you guys okay with picking one in the second round?
Of course. I would.
If we get an extra second round pick, yeah, definitely. But my biggest worry again is if we don't, let's just say for whatever reason we don't draft Genty in the first round, so we don't get that running back in the first round. If we don't get one in the second, they're going to start dropping, and then we're going to be stuck, grabbing a good running back. But is it one you're going to want to put, hit your workhorse, hit your wagon to and carry the team on offense for a running back? I mean, not saying that they can't do it. You never know. I mean, Jesus Christ, Terrell Davis was a 6th-round pick. I mean, what the fuck? There's no guarantee on any of these players, whether you pick them in the first round or the 5th round or the 6th round.
It never is.
It's all a crapshoot.
It is crapshoot. It's like you roll the dice and hopefully you get it right. James Swervo's in the building. Hey, James.
There's players we can get on the offensive line beyond the second round that would still fill the void. Are they going to be as good as our first or second round options? No, probably not. But I mean, if they're coachable, I don't know, man. This draft is so weird this year. It just because what it is, it's having a 6 overall pick. I mean, Jesus Christ, if we had the first round pick, I mean the number 1 or number 2 pick, obviously we get the pick of the litter. Everybody and their brother would have their own. Everybody would be picking a different player. There's no two ways about it. Would we go? Some would say Cam Ward, some would say Abdul Carter. You'll be all over the place. Some will say Travis Hunter right away. Some would probably say Membu up there. There's so many. There'd be so many different names being thrown out there. Your head would spin.
Yeah.
Because it's just that luxury of having the first pick, and you can take whoever the fuck you want. And now you just have to assess what is the most definite need, number 1, and let's address that with the first pick. Let's not just go based on what the talent is out there. Like, would you pass on Abdul Carter at number 1? Some people would.
Some people would, yeah.
Would majority of the fans or people think that we should take Cam Ward? Yeah, I'm sure. I would even probably be on the Cam Ward side because that would secure your future quarterback, hopefully.
Yeah, for the near future.
Where we can throw out that, hopefully by the 3rd year option for Geno, we can toss that and say goodbye to him. And then Ward's our starter for the rest of the way until he decides to call it quits or, doesn't want to be here anymore. Man, there's just so many different fucking directions. That's why this draft is so, and it's so much talent too. I think that's the other thing that people don't realize sometimes is the amount of talent in this draft compared to past drafts is just ridiculous. When was the last time you ever saw this many running backs?
Yeah, I'd say outside of quarterback, there's a lot of talent. People are concentrating on running backs, but the wide receiver room is good. The D-back room is good. I mean, there's a lot of people there.
But seriously, when was the last time you saw this many running backs as a viable option way late into the draft?
Never.
I've never seen it.
All my years watching football, I've never seen this.
I've been on this earth for 55 years next month, and I've never seen running back quality like this.
I haven't seen
this that's going to go this late in the draft.
I haven't seen this room so many running backs. Never. So
yeah. Let's see. I'm way behind again. What's up? Oh, there he is. What's up, James? What's going on, brother?
Hey, James.
Sorry, I missed you when you popped in. Sorry.
Hey, wait for a minute.
Hey, it's T-Will Kittle. What's up, Trippy? What's going on, brother? You missed it earlier. There was a Steelers fan in here, too. Earlier.
Yeah, it was. PA Slide. He was a Steelers fan, too.
Yeah, PA Slide. I think you were on the channel with him once before, too. Want Genty in the first and Donovan Jackson in the second round. mean, I know you're hot set on Genty. I mean, I get it. Like I said, I've never said we shouldn't, but I don't know, man. This draft is so fucking weird. There's just so much. I guess if we didn't have so many needs and it was more narrowed down as to what we really need to concentrate, but I mean, we need everything.
What's his name?
I mean,
Donovan. What?
we need running backs, we need offensive linemen, we need a wide receiver, we need a linebacker still. You know, we need DBs. You know, the one thing that I kind of honestly think we don't really need is edge rushes, and we're serviceable with the tackles. You know, maybe add one more later on if possible. You know, but all the other positions are just there's so many of them. It's like what the fuck, you know? What did Jack say here? The nation question: Keenan Allen free agent or trade for Ramsey? I trade for Ramsey. I don't want Keenan Allen.
Wait, Don, you said Donovan Jackson a quarterback? Why can't I pull up this guy's a lineman? What school did he go to? Who was talking about? Donovan Jackson.
Yeah, see, money, the same thing. I wouldn't pass on it. That'd be so tough to pass on him, even though it's not an immediate need. You know, I mean, just how do you pass on that talent? I mean, even if he fell at number 6, I mean, first of all, how the fuck did he make it to number 6? You know, if he's there at number 6, I'm taking him all day long. There's no two ways about that. You know, what's up, that Raiders fan? Last time we picked at 6, we got Tim Brown. If only there was a guy. Only if Tim Brown was out now, we'd fucking use him. I think the value this year is round 2. I think we need to trade back and build that capital in that round because number 1 in the first is that guy outside of Hunter, Ward, and Howard. Oh, no one in that first round that is. Yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah. Thanks, over flag. I thought he was on a quarterback. Yeah, I see. Yeah, I got him. Thanks. Appreciate it.
What was that?
I thought he was talking about a quarterback, but he's talking about the guard from O line from Donovan Jackson, O line from Ohio State. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see this. What's up, Afakasi? Thank you, sir. We're super chat in the house. Thank you. $5 super chat from Afakasi. Much love.
Hey, what's up? What's up?
Welcome. Actually, we've been on for an hour now, so let's do this.
It's been that long already? Jeez. Time flies. We're having fun.
You know what? This has been one of the weird nights where there's been a lot to talk about. Actually, not so much a lot to talk about, just a lot of interaction from the chat, which is beautiful. I love that shit.
It's awesome.
You know, there's been a lot of talk from the chat, which is good.
Jason Downs, don't bring that Chevron mic if you want to come in, please.
Yeah, no convenience store mics. So the link is there if you guys want to join in, get up on camera. I don't care if you don't want to be on camera, you want to just be on mic, that's fine, we got it. You know, like if Jason comes in, you know, he can just do this and talk.
As long as I have that mic.
Do you notice I changed that logo too for now?
Yeah, I saw
just
that.
I came up with a different one. I just a little AI play around.
I actually on your own time. Why'd you change your name from in Booster Club? So I'll talk about that another time. And it's not really important.
Yeah, just
because kind of threw me off.
The things I see coming down the future. That's why.
Okay, well, it's not a discussion we have right now. We can talk about that later. Because I'm gonna change my name too.
No, I don't care. It's a kind of CYA. You know, cover your ass.
I feel you. Yeah, I'm gonna change my name too. It'll be Raiders for Chris, so I'm gonna just switch it around.
Let's see. Jackson's the Ohio State guy.
Yeah.
I don't mind him either, to be honest with you. You know, I mean, that's the other good thing. There's some good offensive linemen in this draft.
Mm-hmm.
You know, whether it's tackles or guards. I mean, even late round stuff. I know I keep throwing this guy's name out, but the more I look into him, the more I'm liking him. Is even late round kid from Georgia, Xavier Truss. You know, he's an offensive lineman. He's a home state guy for me. He's right here from Rhode Island. You know, he's good friends with Brock Bowers. Uh, his mother and Brock Bowers' mom are good friends. Um, so I mean, there's somewhat of a connection. You know, if we could get him, as a late round, or if he doesn't get drafted, because he's ranked. I think it was like in the 240s, if I'm not mistaken. He's ranked up way back there. But I mean, that's somebody that you could grab as a UDA. I mean, what the fuck? Why not?
Yeah.
The UDFA, bring him in. Why not? The more the merrier, man.
Long as you have the work
Never have
ethic,
enough offensive linemen
long as you have the work ethics of a Leatherwood, I'm fine with it.
Yeah, Zabel. There's another guy too. I mean,
Yeah, well,
there's no matter which way you turn and look in this draft, there's talent, man. There's just
but
loads of talent.
we're gonna need all line anyway to back up the guys we got now. So whoever starts, you can have the backup because
Yeah.
Palmer is one more snap away from not being here anymore. So this is a rookie
Who,
deal.
Parham? He should
Yeah, I
already be
think.
one.
And then the word here that he can back up JPJ as center. Yeah, I don't know about that. He still might get pushed around a lot. He has no anchor.
Trade back to 9 and get 40. Oh, number 40 picking the second. Also, we'll get 4 starters instead of 3. Yeah, that's why. I mean,
Yeah.
any movement we can do. Yeah, don't forget where's the flag. He's 12 hours ahead of me.
Yeah, it's
So
tomorrow.
right now it's 11 o'clock in the morning for him. So when
Yeah,
he
it's
was
tomorrow.
playing at 10 o'clock this morning, when he was playing, it was 10 p.m. there. So he's already done his sleep thing, and he's already up in the next day. It's already Saturday for him.
Yeah,
So
across
it's
the lake.
already Saturday morning. He goes and plays cricket on Saturdays.
Yeah, it's a date line. Across the date line. So this tomorrow in Australia right now.
Yeah. I called it croquet one week on purpose to him. I said, "You gonna go play croquet today?" He goes, "It's
Yeah,
not fucking croquet, it's
you
cricket."
probably pissed him off, didn't
Let's see. My favorite player on offense, Geno Smith. Defense, Malcolm Kuntz will be our MVP, unstoppable. I hope so.
I hope you were right about that.
I hope Kuntz comes back to what everybody's expected him to be
Mm-hmm.
because
Well, if he wants another contract, he better. So, because you don't got 1 year deal, so if you don't perform, you can go somewhere else.
Which cornerback prospect best suit our needs? I don't know enough about the cornerbacks to talk about them. To be honest with you, I'm not going to sit here and throw
Okay,
out names
I'm gonna answer this.
I don't know corners.
I'm gonna answer this. I'm gonna answer this right now. Okay,
You got it.
so here it is. Pete Carroll likes to play press man cover. Patrick Graham also like to play best press man cover. Patrick Graham couldn't play press man because he had the cornerbacks to play press man cover because they always get burnt, except for DA. He was pretty good at that. Jack Jones wasn't. So the cornerback that fit this Raiders defense, he's able to play press man coverage as well as zone. So whoever does that, good, because get some cornerbacks in the draft and in college that play primarily zone, and they're good at it. You got some cornerbacks that play press man coverage, and they're good at it. But if you get one of those that can play press man coverage first, then you're good. If you play, if they can always switch to zone later. Zone's easier to play because basically you just zone guarding the area. You just watch the area. Press man is a little harder because you got to be in their face. So whoever plays press man the best, and I'm sure looking at that, will be the best fit for the Raiders. Did I answer your question?
See, that's why I've never been a cornerback guy. I couldn't tell you. I wouldn't sit up here and pretend to say, "Oh yeah, this is the guy we we need to look at.
But as long as things first, the Reds' priority is number 6 is picking Shadur Sanders. That's a priority. I just want to piss off 805 right quick. 805, I was kidding.
I just saw that too.
I was kidding.
I think Arnie's Spytech has drafted Membu first, Judkins second round, Kyle Williams third, and Gabriel. You had me until you said Gabriel.
Dylan Gabriel?
Nah.
Nah.
What's up, Tanner Jack? What's going on? Welcome to the
Tanner
show
Jack,
tonight.
What's up?
Yeah, but don't forget, where's the flag? He was a guest on the Raiders Coast to Coast with myself and LV10 last night.
Who was that?
But that was 1 o'clock in the morning, 12 o'clock odd time. So that was noon time for him. So
you're talking about AR?
Yeah, AR was.
I didn't watch it. I didn't watch it last night. I was on that stupid game, man. Couldn't get off of it.
I know you didn't show up. I was kind of surprised.
I couldn't get off the game. I looked up. It was like, oh shit, 11:30 at night. I said, oh god.
Fucking 8:05. He goes, I'm changing my name as well until Wednesday. Real talk, hot dog water, only temporarily. Damn it. Anybody that didn't catch their show the other day, they did a draft, and somebody said his 805's draft was worse than gave him a grade of like hot dog water. Not even hot dog water, cold hot dog water.
That's bad.
That was fucking funny. That was good.
Hey, make sure you guys hit the likes on both channels, man. I see I have none. I don't know if Jeff have any, but hit the likes on both channels, please. Help us out. I'm still growing, so I need
make sure you guys get over to Chris's channel, hit that notification, hit the subscribe, give him the thumbs up for this show here. Definitely hit the notifications because Chris goes on the drop of a hat during the day, does a live. And there's usually a good chance if he's on, I'm on. So we usually pop on together, throughout the week. Haven't been lately just because of just my schedule's been kind of fucked up. My sleeping schedule's been so off. I've been kind of sleeping more during the day than
well, that's night. Cool. Get your rest now because the next week it's going to really pick up because they really nothing.
Yeah, but it's not a good thing though because I'm still getting sleep in the middle, during the night, and then I'm still having this bad tendency where I knock off in the afternoon for like 4 hours plus, and it's not a good thing. I don't know what the fuck's going on, and it's starting to actually scare me a little bit. So.
Yeah, LV want me to start. Someone in the chat in LV's room said I should start playing Tecmo with you guys. I said, let me get finished setting up. I'll get on there. I have to download the emulator and all that crap.
So where's the flexes? But after that presser, I'm starting to think they're okay with what the line looks like right now. Doesn't sound pretty. But could end up being Miller, JPJ, Parham, Kappa, and Glaze to start the year.
Press my screen.
Parham just
Oh, my bad. I didn't press my screen. Thanks, Red Flag, my boy. You're a flag. I thought you was a moderator. Why are you not a moderator?
Who?
I thought Red Flag was a moderator. I thought I made you a moderator, Red Flag. I need moderators.
No, probably not.
I thought I made him one with. Oh, he canceled. Then you said, I don't want to be your moderator.
No, I agree, Freddie. I think he's definitely a number 2. He was forced into the number 1 role because of Devontae.
Hey man, Tucker
jumping shit.
And neither one of them are number 1s. Neither one of them.
Nah. Drafting in Vegas has to be the most difficult task for GM. Lack of home field advantage, new team in the city. Trouble connecting to the storied history in Vegas. Yeah, I mean, there is a little bit of a disconnect between the fan base, obviously. I mean, there's so many fans that don't even recognize that they're in Vegas. They won't call them the Vegas Raiders, which is why you see the Raiders still put out stuff that doesn't even say Las Vegas on it.
Vegas, they say Raiders, yeah.
Yeah.
But
McDonald's doesn't pay overtime.
I thought I did. Where's the flag? I just did. I could have sworn I had you on a cut last week. My bad. You there now, buddy? Take care of my.
I don't mind Cook. I kind of liked him. I liked him and.
Take care of my channel for me, man. You see that guy coming?
Oh my God, it was the other kid.
I'm sorry. Hold on a minute. This guy that come in the channel name is Sterling. His last name is Sterling. So if you see him, as soon as you see him, kick him out. Last name Sterling. I'll let
Oh,
you know
what the
when
hell's up?
that guy came in talking shit.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Anyway.
Who's the kid from? And I gotta look him up.
No, Brady Cook. I wouldn't mind him. Or that guy, Browser.
That's what it is. That's the other name. Brosmer from Minnesota.
Yeah, Bosmer. He look good. I'll pick him late. If you don't, and I'll pick him UDFA.
Let's see.
Thank you, Wesley. I appreciate that.
James has always got multiple lives on. Yeah, he was doing that yesterday. He was in mine when I was playing my game, and then he was in with you guys too.
Who's that?
James. Too much World of Warships, yeah.
I'm Ed. Frank, he's got me into it now, and I'm hooked. That's what I was doing yesterday all day, playing that game. Now I'm hooked.
What do you mean I can barely play? Barely play what? Tecmo? Hey, I've beaten 8 now twice. So I mean, I went up against Afakasi and Critique. They both kicked my ass. I mean,
I didn't play Tecmo many years, so I gotta get used
same
to
with
it.
me. Like that's like when I was playing this past Sunday. I was like, it was almost like I said it too during the chat. I'm like, oh, this is like muscle memory. It's starting to come back to me. You know, because I was actually playing pretty damn good.
But Tecmo was a Game Boy back in the day, man. That football game was awesome.
What's up, Raider Rebel? What's going on, brother?
Raider Rebel, what's up?
Let's see.
Nobody want to come in and show tonight? That's fine. Maybe a quick show of it.
What is your opinion of Riley Leonard?
Man. It's UDFA to me, or if you give them late in the rounds, yeah. Man.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not. Let's put it this way. I know Leo's a huge Notre Dame fan, and even he has said you don't want him. We don't want to. We don't want. You don't want to be drafting him. He sucks. So
yeah,
I'm not feeling that one then either.
I can say
the guy that watches or likes Notre Dame doesn't like his own quarterback. Then I got
we can take him later if he's there late rounds or UDFA, but I draft him early. You showed me nothing in that championship game. Nothing.
Oh, I didn't hear that. That's pretty good. So Spytek and Pete Press had touched on the NIL money making players big-headed and difficult to coach. Drafting humble players is going to be tough.
Yeah, you did mention that.
I'm not surprised because these kids are already rolling in with money, so they don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's when they're rolling in and they're trying to make a name for themselves and earn that contract that we're presenting them with, or each NFL team is presenting them with. It knocks them down a peg. When they're coming in already multi-millionaires, basically.
Yeah.
It's like, what kind of leverage do you have on these kids? They've already making millions. Because some of them are coming in with more NIL money than some of your own players that are under contract for the last year or two already.
Because you got to think about back in the days, especially back in the days, you get kids that come from poor, broken homes, or they're not wealthy enough. They play football their lives. They hoping they're playing in the NFL and they're hungry. They're hungry to make that money. Now they're not hungry because they already got millions. Why do I need to worry about this? So that's the attitude they're going to have to deal with. See, before kids come in, they were hungry. Now they're not hungry anymore. So
no, because they've already got a taste of it. And before they started with these rookie contracts, capping them, I mean, you fought to be that number one pick. You played every goddamn play. You played every game. You played nonstop. Like Cam Ward never would have sat out the rest of that bowl game,
or
if it was the old system, because he'd be playing for that number one pick. Because number one pick was guaranteed to make the most money in the draft, regardless.
Some don't even play. Some don't even play in the bowl games anymore. Like, why should I risk it myself? But that's just the way it is now. The NIL is. I'm glad college players are getting money, but that too much is too much because it's kind of gonna hurt the game.
What's up, Tavaclad? He's saying genty. Oh, the old flea. That was actually the game I played. I forget what team it was that I was using, but they had that in their playbook. I used it. It worked once. Fuck the NIL money. Modern player do shit for the gram. Period. You have to coach that out of them. At least that's been my experience. Yeah, I mean, it was only a matter of time before that whole NIL thing was going to eventually catch up
Oh yeah.
and start causing issues. You know, it just so happens that it's now. You know, Jack, you're in favor of the quarterback from Notre Dame? Is that what you're saying? I said 100% or 100 on the ND quarterback.
Yeah, later, not early.
Yeah,
It's
see,
fine.
Sackhound even said it. I'm an ND fan and don't want Riley Leonard.
Yeah, you could give him a say UDFA or late round. We're late. Not driving him early.
So, would you be happy or mad if we draft Graham or Sanders or Johnson at number 6?
Nope.
I'd be happy if we draft Graham. Not happy if Sanders was picked. Johnson, I would be okay with.
I'm happy with all that. They should get the right pick. I think they will.
Chip Kelly was recruiting and offering NIL money to kids in middle school. What the fuck? What? Really?
No. He was saying that, okay, this is what Chip Kelly said. He was, Pete Carroll said, Chip Kelly said, he was out there and they had kids in like ninth and 10th graders already getting contracts from the college, or getting contract offers from colleges. That's what he was saying. They were getting that, offering NIL money, but he was saying they was already getting offers. 9th and 10th grade. Come on now.
Where's the flag? I'm an Ohio State fan and I don't want Howard. Jack answered, absolutely not want Riley Leonard. Kick cans. Okay. Frank says, I would only be happy with Graham.
Yeah.
Jalen Walker or Will Campbell would also be nice at number 6. No Sanders. I would take either one of them. Yeah.
Will Campbell, definitely.
Yeah. When you're making Chef Boy ID, Jack, just put it in the can, turn the can on.
You can put it in a plastic bowl, put in the microwave, dude. It's easy.
Yeah.
About 2 minutes, you're eating.
Besides Sanders, who else is a no-no at number 6?
Um,
I don't know if they'd be in. I mean, I'm not in favor of Genty, but I wouldn't say no.
Yeah, I don't want him at 6, but they take him. Fine.
Sanders is the only one that I've been an advocate of not getting. I don't. Do you have anybody that you wouldn't want at number 6?
Besides Genty, not really. No.
I'm not sitting there saying, "Oh hell no, we shouldn't grab him." If I did in the past, I sure as hell don't remember saying it.
I didn't say
Sanders
don't get
has
him.
always been that guy.
I don't prefer that. I don't prefer there's too many running backs here to get him. They say he's a what they call that type of player.
Generational.
Yeah, they say about a lot of players they don't turn out to be nothing. But they take him, they give him offensive line and everything else to help him out.
I don't know it, James. I got an air fryer. I love the dang thing.
Yeah, my kids got one. They use the thing all the time. Like, jeez.
Yeah, we've had one for a while. My wife, I love it. I love the way the thing cooks. It's awesome. James Fripper also says no on Shador Sanders at number 6. I hope Sanders is gone and we don't have a choice. I agree 100%. That will make my life so much happier.
I think he probably will be gone. Three years. Maybe you said 5 years. Yeah, it'll be 2 years now. Yeah. Be gone for 3 years.
Have you been to Portland, Maine for lobster? My neighbor in California says it's great there. Dude, I'm on the East Coast, so no matter where I go for lobster, it's just as good, whether it's in Maine. I don't have to travel 5 hours to go to Maine. I can just go 40 minutes down south to down along the shore in Rhode Island, and I can get I can just go to Newport and get the best seafood around, to be honest with you. We're talking fresh off the fucking boat. You don't get any fresher than that unless you went out there and caught it yourself.
We don't have that kind of we don't have that kind of stuff in Southern California. I tell you that.
Yeah, your seafood's not top over there.
No, it's not. It's the bottom of the
It's got to
line.
come across the country. I mean, you're
Yeah,
good for your crabs and everything because of the fucking Alaska's so much closer to you guys. You know.
yeah. But we don't get all the lobsters and everything else like that. And
Well, you guys have lobsters over there, but they're nothing like they are on the East
no,
Coast.
you got Maine lobsters. We got rock lobsters. They're
Yeah,
two different kind of species.
rock lobster.
Spiny is they're called spiny lobster. They don't have the claws. They have just the long tentacles.
Fun fact: do you know that lobster at one point years ago, like back in like medieval times, that's what was fed to the servants and the
Yeah,
slaves,
it was slave food.
and the chicken and all the other stuff was left for royalty and
Mm-hmm.
rich folk
Yeah, I heard about
because
that.
the rich people felt as though it looked too much like a bug and it wasn't good. Well, little did they
Yeah,
know what they were feeding the peasants. Fucking loved it because the shit is fucking delicious. And
yeah,
then
because
rolls with those.
they call them the roaches of the sea. They didn't like because they're like roaches.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean, they are kind of creepy looking when you look at one. You're like, oh, what the fuck am I going to eat that? If you see it for the first time, no idea what the fuck it is. You're like, we're eating that thing? It's like a
Yeah.
fucking roach.
Plus that hard shell, they make it easier. Like, ugh.
If someone trades up for anyone that helps our pick being a better player. Yeah.
Exactly. You said, James.
Jeff, Chris, just by talent, what are your top three regardless of position? Mine is Carter, Hunter, Genty. Regardless of position, top three?
You already said that earlier, didn't
I'm going Hunter, Carter, and I'm putting Ward at number three. Because I just think he's the quarterback in this draft. There's no two ways about it. Like, if you need a quarterback, I think he's the guy. I don't. I would still being a quarterback and being the number one as far as coming out in the draft. That still puts you on that top tier. That's got to automatically put you in the top three because it's such a needy position every year, regardless. There's always a team that's looking for that surefire, top notch guy, and I just think that Ward is it. You know, do you think differently? Who's your three?
My three would be Ward be number two. My
Fair
first
enough.
pick. My first pick would be Carter, Blue Carter. Like I said, I'm more defense. And my third pick would be that kid Will Johnson from I know I say don't pick a cornerback early, but I still say we do need one. But I don't know if he's the right fit, but I'll still pick him because it does have the Michigan ties, it does have the name recognition. So I
But
thought,
talent wise, you would take him. You would take him over Hunter just based on talent.
yeah,
You would.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I'll take him off. To me, he's a big cornerback. He got the speed and everything. Hunter is fine, but I don't know. I'm not a real Hunter fan. Never have been.
So Frank was. I'd be comfortable with Johnson if Pete wanted him, but I would hope that we could get him later and trade back.
Probably.
How much later though? How late do you? How late do we think he's gonna fall?
He'll be in the first round, one way or the other. We don't know where in the first round, but he'll be there.
Same with beef jerky. It was poor people's now. The damn thing's $15. Yeah.
Yes, yeah, pretty much.
Cracked rock blasters. They crawl around the city. What? Crack rocks. I had in mind. They served aphrodisiac food to the peasants. Hilarious. Yeah, the same thing with fucking oysters and all that shit. Now it's a fucking delicacy.
Yeah.
This shit's so goddamn expensive. Ward, Hunter, and Connor should be going by our pick, so go from there.
More than likely, yeah.
So Freddie says Hunter, Carter, Graham. I respect that.
Yeah, I'm cool on Carl. I'm cool on Hunter.
I wouldn't be surprised right
I'm
away.
ready to take Milrow. He
Yeah.
won't make Milrow will not be in the second round. I'll tell you that. Somebody's gonna
Well,
grab him.
which is part of the reason why they invited him to day one.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they
He'll
did
be
it for a
gone.
reason. Someone out there is putting out serious vibes that they want to take him in the first round.
Yeah, he'll be gone first round.
Frank says Carter, Graham, Hunter just by talent. Okay. Jeff, just a reminder, send me some new. Oh yeah, that's right. Yes. I didn't forget, but I gotta. What's the date on that? When is that Bakersfield thing? May what?
May
15th,
17th.
17th.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I got time. All right. If I got time tomorrow, I'll see if I can send them out tomorrow. And that's the other thing. I was going to ask that too. Isn't Will Johnson got like an injury issue or something too?
Yeah,
That's the only thing that makes me a little that high of a pick.
yeah,
You know?
he has some injury problems for not last year, the year before last.
Yeah, I don't want to be drafting a guy that's been in the mash unit for a while already too.
Yeah,
He's
I
not
agree.
the best wide receiver or cornerback. It's just that he's the best pure athlete in this draft. There's no
Yeah, I
ways
agree,
about
Jack. I
that.
was saying that we gonna draft a cornerback, draft a real cornerback. I mean, he's a good athlete, but I'll draft a cornerback.
Word, Carter Hunter should be gone. So pick from there. Ward, yeah. Ward, Carter Hunter.
Hmm.
So if we're talking Ward, Carter Hunter, and then we're talking the next three after that. I mean, Membu's got to be in that discussion. Genty's in there, I'm sure. T Mac. Again, that's just it with this draft. There's so many different directions and so many different teams with different needs.
Right.
Yeah, if we trade back, we could. We'll hunt to start at cornerback or a slot wide receiver on our team. I mean that's tough to answer. I mean that's up to the coaches. That's what they want.
Let's see
I
where's he best at. Where's he fit at the best? If he comes
Yeah, I
out
mean, well, where's he fit it the best, and where's our biggest need?
right.
Is our biggest need at wide receiver? I think he's a better corner than a wide receiver. You know,
Mm, yeah, yeah. Hunter also has that package thing with his girlfriend, so I'm gonna bring that in the building.
Doc canceled his green room seat today, or it got revoked. Really?
Hmm? He's not going. Mike's gonna stay home with his family.
Probably.
A lot
Will
of players
Johnson
do that
didn't
now.
run 40 or his pro day.
A lot of players are doing that now. They prefer to be home with their family and friends and sit in that green room and possibly not even get picked. They could be home with their family and friends.
Well, that'd be like, could you imagine if Milrow doesn't get picked in the first round and they invited him to the draft and he showed up? I
Yeah,
mean, come on, man.
it has happened before. It has happened before. As what's his name? He did get picked eventually. What's that? Mayfield? No, not Mayfield. That guy from the Texas A&M. Damn, Johnny Manziel.
Oh, Johnny Football.
Yeah, he got picked in the
Yeah,
second round. He thought he got picked the first. I knew.
yeah.
Come back the next day.
No, we should not. I wouldn't move up to get him. I don't want to move up to get any player. I am not giving up draft picks.
I
Absolutely
want
not.
to
I don't
move
care who it is. I'm sorry.
down.
I
Unless they're gonna do a swap, but just move
yeah.
down, gets more picks.
I like everything about Hunter except his mouth and his lack of tackling enthusiasm.
Mm.
You're not wrong there, guys. There's so much smoke and mirrors for the draft to make it interesting and an easy sell. Yeah, I mean, we're going to be on the edge of our seat on Thursday night once that first round starts. Because it's either going to be picks going that we're going to go, wow, they made that pick, and it's like, all right, good, that's one more player that's going to be available for us
Mm-hmm.
because someone jumped up or somebody reached and took a different player than what they were touted to, and it has no effect on us. If anything, it just makes it better for us because then the same thing happens at the number 2 pick. They pick somebody that nobody's expecting, and then all of a sudden it's like, holy shit, Mason Graham just fell to our lap, or a weird fucking anomaly that Abdul Carter falls to number 6. If
We're in
he's
that
there at number 6,
we're in that prime spot. We're in that prime spot where players start falling and teams below is like, shit, we want him badly. Give us a phone call.
well, there's
Yeah.
that. There's players falling, or there's teams that are so fucking desperate for a certain player, like a Shador Sanders type quarterback or whatever, moving up, and now they move up to say number 3. They take Shador. Let's just say it's Pittsburgh. They move up to number 3. They take Shador. Well, guess what? By them taking Shador, that just moves somebody else back closer to us to get. Whether it's Mason Graham, T Mac, whatever, whoever it is, it moves them. Membu moves them back to us at number 6, closer to us. And then if another team trades up because they want Genti, they take him. Guess what? Now that's 2 players now that are going to fall to us that we're eyeing, obviously. So that increases our odds. It definitely does. So that's why the beginning of this draft is going to be so fucking.
It's going to be
we're gonna be
crazy.
sitting there like, ooh,
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of trades. I'll tell you that. Dude,
is Genti going to be better than Jacobs?
I don't know.
I mean, that's another tough one to answer. I mean, they're not. I mean,
we don't know yet.
I mean, I will say this. I mean, I think Genti's more of a physical specimen than Jacobs is. There's no two ways about that.
Oh, yeah, definitely that.
I mean, he's in way better shape than what Jacobs was. I'm not saying Jacobs was out of shape, but I mean, just look at the dude. I mean, the dude's fucking jacked.
You got to look at the past
what's up now, Bueno? What's going on?
Bueno. You got to look past the draft. Some of these drafted these players that were like, wow, they're gonna be a superstar, turn out to be nothing. We just don't know. We got to wait till they get the helmets on the pads and go on the field play against competition. We don't know. That's why they compare to Barry Sanders. You can't compare him to Barry Sanders because he haven't played pro football yet, so we'll see. Graham, Campbell, or Membu?
Graham, Campbell, or Membu. Choose one at 6. Choose one at 9. Choose one at 11.
Well, those players can be there at 9. I mean, at 11. I don't think.
I would take Graham at 6, Membu at 9, Campbell at 11.
Like Campbell, maybe. Membu, no.
They're talking. That's the offensive tackle from LSU. Yeah. That's T-Rex boy. That's the shorter arms.
Membu. Oh, Campbell. Okay. Yeah. Oh no, I don't even want to take him.
I mean, I'd take him. We just move him.
I'll take him later.
Put Membu at tackle. Move. Put Campbell at guard.
Yeah, we can do that.
I'd fuck with that all day long.
Yeah, but you can't put him at tackle. His arm's too short.
That's what I'm saying. That's why you put Campbell at guard.
I was talking about the other Campbell, Will Campbell.
Wait, unless that's who he's talking about. I don't know which Campbell he is referring to. Let's see. I think that we can trust. Yeah, definitely. We got to trust.
Definitely. Definitely.
I mean, that's
his
meat and potatoes.
Yeah, he should be a coach for that.
Hunter's been called out about business decisions before, so I definitely keep him on the outside. Don't need guys running away from running backs. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, we don't need another Matador. We had enough of those already.
I don't know what's the record for number of trades in the first round in the NFL. I have a feeling that this could put that number in jeopardy. You know what? I'm going to Google that right now.
When we do our show Saturday night about the draft, I'll investigate that. We'll find out. We can pull it up.
Well, that's just Raiders drafts. I'm talking in general for the first round in the NFL. Most first round.
Okay, you don't want the old NFL
trades in NFL. All right. Of course, it doesn't answer it right. It takes me everywhere but. Most trades in first round of an NFL draft.
2004, they had 10. Go to where's flag. You find it?
No. All it keeps showing me is what the best NFL trades were, blah, blah, blah. I want to know what's the most in one draft. The fuck, man. It takes me everywhere but. NFL, most NFL draft day, the most.
Let's do this up here. One on picture. Yeah, they talking about picks.
What was that?
They talking about the top 15 picks, the top first round picks. Oh,
Joe Smith fell to second round. Johnny Manziel was selected in the first round. If two quarterbacks go in front of us, we will be shitting in tall cotton.
Yeah, I don't see it.
I don't understand what that means.
Yeah, I can't find it. Not telling me anything.
Well, let's fall the second round. And it's that draft.
Got a question from Arnie Garcia. Hey.
Oh, I'm not bueno. Thanks, brother. Appreciate you. Welcome, new member, brother. I don't have all that fancy stuff set up with screen flashes and.
Like Turf has.
I'm not that advanced yet. I haven't figured that shit out yet.
I like what Turf has. This is not like it.
Turf has it. Alpha Kasi has it. It's funny because because I dropped 5 members on his earlier today while he was playing. It's kind of like he's got to pause for a minute because it gets so loud. I guess it flashes on his screen, so it kind of interrupts everything. It's almost like $15 of just makes me giggle when I do it to him because I always do it when he's playing. That's the thing. So I'll do like maybe once every couple of weeks. I'll
you imagine giving them like 20 members at one time?
Oh, that thing will go on forever. It's awesome.
Oh,
it never stops.
No.
Sorry for not responding. Pork chops, gravy, white rice, pork chops and applesauce. Swiss chard. What the fuck is that?
What's Swiss chard? Never heard of that. That's something new to me.
I mean, I don't really study. I don't study the picks. I mean, offensive line's one thing. I definitely. Well, there's Membu and then there's Membao. There is a second guy in this draft with the similar last name sounding.
Yeah, well, make sure to get it right. Don't draft the wrong Byron.
Yeah, we don't want that mistake again.
What? We got the wrong guy.
That would be a big mistake in this case because
that means
the other one's ranked back quite a bit.
That means your dumbass didn't do any research. Damn it. Shit.
Oh, that's fucking funny. Where is that other guy? I gotta see it. Yeah, you got Membu, Membou, offensive tackle, and then number 60 ranked overall on offensive tackles, Marcus Mbow, MBOW. So Mbow sounds the same, but it's not.
I don't think the Raiders are that stupid like we had in the past that we'll get the wrong guy.
Yeah. Yeah, hope not. What is Truss's? Truss is hard, right? Is that where he comes up? Yeah, Xavier Truss. Yeah, he's ranked 247 overall, so we could get him at the.
He's
He
down
could
there.
go undrafted. In all
Yeah, he's
honesty,
down there.
Genti will be offensive rookie of the year this year, regardless of team. I mean, yeah, that's a possibility. It
Maybe.
depends on who gets him. You know, whoever gets him, if they got an offensive line that's set up and ready to roll, then yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Just I don't feel comfortable about our offensive line right now to put this kid back there and possibly waste his talent.
So nobody's pulling up tonight, huh? Okay, guess we scared
No, I
everybody
guess
off.
not. I was gonna call it at 2 hours
Okay, because I'm
unless
just
you
gonna
wanted
play
to.
some. I'm gonna play some warships.
We could do that. I gave you the Discord link, so
Yeah, I got it.
I mean we
Yeah.
could stream that shit too.
No, don't free mine because they're gonna laugh at me.
Well, they'll be watching me until I get blown up, and then I'll be watching you. But you'll be watching me more.
I'll probably get blown first. Soon as I take off. Bam.
Yeah, Rock. That's also true too. Most guys outside the big schools are flops. Just saying. Tana Jack. Yeah, I am too. You know what it is? I mean, we
I'm not.
know the history of. We know Pete Carroll's history.
I'm not nervous. I'm more
I am.
curious. I'm more
I,
curious than nervous.
I'm
What
a little
direction?
nervous.
I'm saying I just want to see what direction are we going in. I'm not nervous because I trust Pete Carroll. Spytech, people says his first time being GM, but he been just GM in all the departments for years, 20 years. He ain't like just what's McDummy's guy coming in like his first year doing GM job. No, he has experience. He's seen things. He's scouted people. So I'm not
I,
worried about him.
I get what you're saying. But the thing is, we have Pete Carroll's past history as a head coach in the NFL and what his teams that he coached did in the draft. We can go back and there's hard evidence. Spytech was only part of the GM team. He wasn't the guy in charge, pretty much helping call the shots along with the head coach. So you never know. They might look good today on camera in their press conference and get along great in public, but behind the scenes, you don't know what goes on. I mean, do they have a disagreement on certain players, certain positions take priority over others? Is he fully listening to Pete Carroll when Pete Carroll says, "This is the guy I really want. You want me to do it. This is what I need." You know, is Brady chirping in Spytek's ear saying, "Don't pay attention to that. I know he's the coach and everything, but this is the direction that we want the team to go in. So we want you to make sure we get this guy, no matter what Pete said." You don't
Well,
know all that.
that,
Nobody does.
that's all possibility. That's what every damn team. All the teams are like
I
that.
get that, but every team is
But
expecting that
I
because if it's a head coach and a GM that's been together for a while, I get it. This is
I
new.
I feel better with this team going into the draft than I felt with McDummie and Ziegler. I feel better with this team going to draft than those two guys. So
I
let's
agree.
go. AP didn't get along with each other even before the draft, so it's kind of an uncomfortable thing. But this feels more like I think these guys can't do it, can't pull it off. I'm not nervous, but they'll get the right players. To me, that's what I feel. So,
What's your trust level in Spytek on? He wants to know.
my trust was back to do 1-9.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give it a 7 for right now, 6 or a 7. I'm not gonna put it too low because, like I said, he's been around all those GMs and everything else. He learned tricks of the trade. He's not like it's his second year doing this. Coming from a scouting room, there's a GM. No, he's been an
Yeah.
assist GM for a while, so he's seen what it takes.
I can live with a 6 or 7. Um, Ask me after the first pick. then that number may go up, may go down. Who knows?
Sometimes you do better in later rounds than you do in the first round, so you never know.
Yeah. All right. So what was this? So where's the flag says the most in one draft looks like in 2017 there were 38. Yeah, I
That's
just wanted to know the first round, but
that's
38 in the
first round.
entire draft, that's a lot of
That
trades, man.
is a lot. Yeah, first round.
Holy crap. Oh, he also said 2004 had 10.
Yeah, that's where Flat said earlier. Um,
Yeah, 83 draft did. I don't think it was as much as I don't think it was as many as 10. I still think that might be the highest I've heard of.
yeah,
We don't have to imagine it. We are Raider fans.
we are Raider fans, as you tell. But we actually undercover. What we are? Oh, we undercover anybody. We're just covering as Raider fans right now.
I'm using Gronk 3. It's the Elon's new AI. It's pretty solid. Yeah, so 38 was the record for the most in a draft.
No, so that's, I think I'm running that draft. That took forever to get through. Like, what the hell?
Yeah, Membo. Again, someone could. Jack, you butcher names too, so you could easily say Membo. So
Like
it's
Christian,
easy to mix up those names.
like Christian Wilkerson.
Or Pharrell when he means Pharaoh. After free agency, who on our roster is the biggest loser and biggest winner? Um, biggest winner is going to be Max Crosby. He just walked off with a boatload more money and guaranteed money.
I know you're gonna say Kappa's the biggest loser. I know that.
Yeah. See,
Oh,
Matt
Kappa.
Bueno wants us to stream the ships.
I just started playing. I still gotta get my controls right, but yeah, we can stream. I can adjust it as it on the fly.
I'll be able to walk you through stuff too. It'll be easier for you.
Well, I played before, but the screen setup is a lot different from the PlayStation version. There's a lot different. There's more to it. Because I was on there all day yesterday. That's why you see me online and anything like that. Like, oh my god. Like I say, what are you doing? I'm playing a game. Oh, you farming? No, I'm blowing ships up. So what? They're blowing ships up. They ain't getting blown over the process too.
If we draft Shador Sanders at 6, it tells you about the confidence in Geno Smith by Carolins. But yeah, true. But I don't think that would make a difference.
The thing is, we was on the Shadur Sanders thing because the only quarterback we had in the room was ALC and Carter Bradley. So draft quarterback. Okay, get one. What makes you think he'll start? He's a rookie quarterback. Brady's don't want a rookie quarterback coming to start. So with Geno Smith in the building, it's not a dire need. If they draft him at 6, that means he's going to sit for 2 years. So you wasted a 6th-round pick for a guy who's going to sit for 2 years. So you got to get off that train. If they get him, all right, so be it. Let him sit for 2 years. Ain't no way he can come here and beat Geno Smith out. He'll eat AOC. So I'm just waiting. I'm gonna start waiting.
What the fuck? That's a horrible draft.
What's that?
I was just looking at something on Facebook that just popped up real quick. Someone put it down as the best draft I've ever seen. I'm looking at it. I'm like, I don't know about that one.
Draft ain't even happened yet. How can you say that?
No, it was a mock draft.
Hey, what's up, Chewy? Thanks for stopping by my channel right quick. Appreciate it.
All right, Jack. We'll see you then, man. I am so far behind here. Where am I? Oh, no, there he is. No, I'm not. I thought I was.
Chewy.
What's up, man? Friday night baby time to party. Friday night baby time to party. Just ordered in April. No,
Okay.
We have Carter Bradley. We should trade AOC.
Oh,
You honestly think Carter Bradley's going to be our backup?
You might, if they get quarterback, he might even be on the team. Okay, Greg Leary was Donovan Smith. I look up Donovan Jackson. Okay, that's the name. Let me look him up real quick. Donovan Smith.
Yeah, something like that we could probably get as a fucking 7th round or a fucking undrafted. I can't imagine. Again, we could grab a quarterback as an undrafted free agent. It's just competition at this point.
Donovan Smith, quarterback from Houston. Why is he got him as a tackle? Let me see. Oh, they got a guy.
Donovan, the other Donovan's from
from
Ohio State.
Yeah, Donovan Jackson's from Ohio State.
Yeah, he's the offensive lineman.
Here we go. Quarterback. Oh, here we go. Yeah, he got Donovan Smith from Kansas City. Fuck Kansas City. Houston quarterback. Mm-hmm.
Oh shit!
Damn, you know how big this kid is?
Was the quarterback or the offensive lineman?
Donovan Smith.
He's a QB, you said?
Oh.
Jesus Christ, he's ranked like 390. 6'4", 219 pounds.
No. That's what I'm looking at.
For quarterback?
Uh-huh. Hey, look at that. Pull it up. That's the guy he's talking about.
Oh, what's it saying for his size and everything?
It is 6'5", 235. Oops. He's from Nevada. He's from Las Vegas. 6'5", 235. Huh?
He's from Las Vegas?
Yeah, birthplace Las Vegas, Nevada. Yeah, that's what I say. Yeah, he's a big kid. I didn't know it was that big. I don't remember seeing him, but yeah. That's pretty called a nice size quarterback. Let's see his record. Mustn't play last year. He only had 87. Yeah. Well, yeah. He's a project, a big time project.
Yeah, he's ranked way the hell down there.
Yeah, he'll be a UFA or a project because he ain't no way he come in that quick. But you never know. Yeah, he'll definitely be a project.
I'm not Bueno says he's dude's garbage.
Yeah, I was saying they give me UDFA or something. He just have to sit for a minute.
Let him sit for 10 years till he retires.
Wow.
Yeah, true, Rock. We haven't seen any homegrown talent since we, hometown effect. I mean, that was easy in LA. I mean, Jesus Christ, the talent that came out of LA, or just the area of California, or, vicinity of LA, Southern Cal.
Yeah, right across from USC down.
Even when we were in Oakland, Marshawn Lynch was homegrown talent. Granted, we didn't get him as a rookie. Would have been nice, but
Vegas is only good for hookers. Okay.
And blow.
Oh, Chewy.
And blow, he says, next. So we're at the 2-hour mark.
Yeah, no one to come in tonight.
I know you want to go blow up some ships.
Why go? I'll stay good on purpose. So about like 10, 15 minutes, I'll be back out.
No, that's fine because I'm gonna go have a smoke, fill my coffee. I pray to God I don't fall asleep.
Yeah, my name's on the Steam is C4R.
Yeah, I know. I saw it.
Yeah, I just changed it.
Yeah.
So yeah, okay.
So I gave you the link for the Discord. So
I got it.
um, I know Jess has that Discord. Not Bueno, I think, has it too. So, well, everybody, thanks for
Uh,
tuning in.
it's Rolling Rock, Chewy.
It's O'Doul's.
It's
He's
Rolling
drinking
Rock.
O'Doul's
It's Rolling
Heineken.
Rock.
Rolling
Can't
Rock.
afford Heineken, man. Heineken's too expensive. So it's a dual. It's not cheap need for a non-alcoholic beer. I was like, why does this cost so much for beer? It's not alcohol.
Yeah, really, right? So tomorrow night, Chris and I, along hopefully, Papa Rundown will be on with us tomorrow night for the Raiders' last call, starting at 9 o'clock Eastern, 6 o'clock Pacific. Uh, we're going to be covering the history of the Raiders draft. Raiders draft history, basically, through the years: the good, the bad, the ugly, the stupid, the horrible.
So horrible. Some good, some decent, well, more like a lot,
Some
most of
great.
them
We've had some
bad.
great ones.
That's a
We've had
great
some
one.
great ones, but
But
they
we
were a
had,
long time ago.
well, we had lately. We had some really like, what the fuck type drafts. Yeah.
Head
But,
scratching drafts, basically. So
yeah.
I will get that set up tomorrow afternoon. I'll get you the link for it, and then you got something coming up on Sunday, don't you?
Yeah, I got a show with Ray, Ray and Nathan Jason, and we have special guests coming Sunday. So check the link. He already posted it. So check the link for Ray Jason Nathan. Subscribe to his channel too as well. We got special guests coming on board.
Yeah, that'll be a good show. Well, he's already said the name of the guest, so if you want to say it, you can say it.
Huh?
He put the name of the guest in the link.
Yes, they go check it out. I want them to go and look at it, hit the notification so they can see it. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it.
Okay.
Let you guys be surprised. What's this? Whoa, you guys are talking about my backyard hookers and blows are the gifts that keeps on giving. Not the hookers, if you don't pay them, they don't keep on giving. The blow only lasts like 30 minutes. So what are you talking about?
What's up, Angel?
Hey, man.
We're just ending this. We've been on for 2 hours now. But make sure you hit that subscribe. You know, Chris and I go on a lot together.
Yeah, both channels, please.
Yep. Hit Chris's. It's Chris 4 Raiders. Make sure you go over and hit his channel. Hit that subscribe notification. We tend to go on live during the day sometimes too. So
would appreciate
sorry
it.
you got here late. What are we all doing with pick number 6?
Picking a player.
Everybody's got their thought process. Some want defense, some want offense. You know, some want Genties. Some are still on the Shador Sanders kick. You know.
You know what? I say, what the fuck it. This is draft of a long snapper. Say the hell with it. At number 6.
That's why when I'm in people's chats, I keep putting Ben Sauls down and waiting for somebody to say, "Who the fuck is that?" Nobody ever responds to it. Either they know exactly who he is, which I can't imagine anybody does without Googling the name, you know, or they just think I'm making up the name. But it's a legit player on the draft board. He's there.
Ooh, a long snapper?
No, he's a kicker from Purdue.
Oh.
Is it Purdue? I forget now. Holy shit. Now I got to look it up. Special team. Oh, Pittsburgh. He's from Pitt. Yeah. Ben Sauls.
Or you know what?
I was doing that the other night in 805 in Severe's draft.
No,
Ben Sauls.
You know we should really draft? Be honest with you. You should draft the strength and conditioning coach and get rid of these guys we got now. That's what we need to do. Get rid of all these guys and get some new guys in because how come everybody's getting hurt so much?
Time to fire Deuce Gruden.
He must got sub on Mark Davis. That's why he's still there. He must know something.
Yeah, really, right? He's been there 10 years.
Yeah.
I think he was there before. He was there before.
Is that what
Gruden came back for his second stint with us?
Yeah, he was. I mean, the guy's like 4'9", and would look like goddamn Hulk. So I guess so.
Yeah, yeah. We all drafting before you leave. Yeah, I mean, again, some of us want Mason Graham from Michigan. You know,
I want defense.
there's so many ways we can go at number 6.
I want defense. Defense win championships. I don't care
Yes,
what you
it
say.
does.
I don't care what it is. Philadelphia just proved that again.
And people that say no offenses win, yeah, you know why offenses win? Because they played against a shitty defense.
Yep. Mm-hmm. Case in point, with that Atlanta Falcon debacle, the offense was scoring, but they couldn't stop the other team from scoring. Yeah.
24-3 at halftime.
Yeah, but they couldn't stop the other team.
8:05. I blame you, Jeff, for the hot dog water draft. I kept looking for Ben, and it threw me off my game. Blaming until Wednesday.
Damn.
I doubt that's for real. I know
Yeah.
you're just appeasing me and making me feel like you saw it.
Yeah, they're probably throwing the haymakers out there.
So, all right, well, we're hopping off for now. We'll probably be back on in a little bit, playing some more ships, maybe, possibly.
Yeah, you're gonna teach me the game.
If not tonight, then definitely tomorrow day.
Well, I'm going to play tonight. I'm gonna because I got to get my controls and everything all set up. So I'm going to play. So if you are, then we hop on together. You can show me some tricks of the trade.
All right, we'll do it. Fuck it. We'll play for a couple hours.
Yeah, but I go do something
We'll
about 10, 20 minutes. Give me 20 minutes.
I'll probably be on before you, so when you're ready, just jump in.
Warzone. Well, the thing Rosetown, I only got one hand, real good hand. This hand doesn't work that well because of a stroke I had. So that's why I had to get control. I can't use a keyboard or mouse. So, we'll see.
I don't have it downloaded. I don't have Warzone.
Yeah, I can't play it. Who's this?
And I really don't want to.
Let's go.
I haven't played Call of Duty since the first Black Ops, and I have no desire to.
Hey, welcome to the station, Senor Fish. You're a Browns fan? That's fine. We accept all fans here that are not nasty or disrespectful to anybody else. We accept all fans here. We're a Raider Nation, but we accept all fans. No, it's fine, Bueno. We welcome all people from football.
Yeah,
as long as they're not assholes. You knew what I'm talking about, some of the guys that come in. If you're not going to be an asshole, come on in.
Rosetown, if I download it, I wouldn't be able to play tonight anyway, man. That thing would take forever to download. No fucking way.
Bueno, Money Chuck made his amends tonight. He apologized to the room and to Jeff, and everybody else. He apologized. So
yeah, we're cool.
Yeah, he's fine.
As long as he doesn't come in and start crap again, we're good.
Yeah.
And I'm not antagonizing him either. So if he shows up, don't stop booting him right away to any of my mods on my channel.
Yeah, mine too. So you guys mods don't boot him on my channel because he came my channel tonight.
Yeah.
So just don't boot him out. Did we say so?
So until you see us again in a little bit.
Yeah, give me a few minutes. Gotta get some things straightened out.
So, but that's it for the Raider Talk. We'll probably talk Raider Talk while we're playing too, I'm sure, but it'll be more fun. So, and talk to you all later. Have a good evening.
Salute Raider Nation.
Stay safe and go Raiders.
Go Raiders.